And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was Rusalka off of the Axiom Verge soundtrack. And yeah, not a lot of preamble tonight. I'm just going to probably play a little bit of Kenshi. Main reason being, I've become obsessed with it again, obviously. This has been one fuck of a week, if I'm being honest, and I don't know. I want to just shut my brain off and play a little something before I go to bed. This is what I've been playing the most of. I've actually played a fair bit of the game I started on stream, off stream. There's a piece of my hair on the microphone. I was about to call it a microwave. That should tell you where my head is right now. And this probably isn't going to help, so, yeah. As if I need alcohol, but there we are. Yeah, it's been a fuck of a week. I just want to shut my brain off and play something. So why not play something incredibly difficult? And that will be Kenshi. But, like I said, I've done a little bit in the game off stream, so I kind of wanted to basically give you all sort of a, you know, a lay of the land, as it were, as to where we are now. And how we shall continue. Because I think my original plan was I was going to try to rebuild Bast and use it as kind of a home base. I don't think I'm going to do that, because I can't really, like, farm crops or what have you in the place like that. That shit just isn't working. So what's going to end up happening instead is I am going to use Bast, the town of Bast, not the region of Bast, as basically sort of a safe house, while I decide where in the region of Bast I am going to set up an actual base. So anyway, I had BoneShaw running back and forth with material. Actually, where do I have him going now? Oh, I think BoneShaw is currently running towards the town of Stoat, because I need to get some iron plates to build a new research bench and a weapons bench in this building. Because you see, I figured out, if you were here last time, you may recall that I bought this building. Oh, there's a big racket going on out there. Yeah, Holy Nation and United Cities are at it again. That's okay. They can have at it. Maybe I'll swoop in and loot the remains. Maybe I'll just leave it be. Who knows? But anyway, as you may recall, I actually bought this building last time I played, and I discovered I couldn't repair it, and I was like, oh shit, why is that? I found out the reason why. There's a specific point in the... There's a specific point in the building that you have to go to actually repair it. And I couldn't get, because I probably need to get to the center of it so I can start repairs. Can't get there, because this giant cactus thing is in the way of the stairs that lead to the center of the building. So I've bought this building and I can't access it. However, I bought this building and I could. So I've rebuilt it, and we're going to set that up as sort of like a temporary base here that I can bring supplies and stuff while I figure out where I can go to set up a proper base. I can foresee the biggest problem is going to make sure I've got everybody fed. Oh, I should have had Azumi sell that. Or given that to BoneShaw to sell, but alas, here we are. Yeah, anyway, I've had Slick just steadily making bandanas for cash purposes, and his armor smithing skill is more than half now, so... Eventually I might have him switch over to weaponsmithing. Which means I'm going to have him move over to Bast. And Fragra's just been steadily doing research. All these guys have just been kind of chilling out here. just waiting. So the problem is finding a proper spot to set up a base here is going to be... Because I'm going to want a spot that is pretty close to some copper and iron, especially iron. I've actually been looking up different videos on decent places to base up in parts of the game, and the thing is I kind of want to stay in this general area, so Bast might be one of the better options. The thing is the danger of it, because I need to get into combat to upgrade my character's abilities, but most areas up here, if we're not talking about fighting against your basic rebel farmers and stuff, I might just get straight up killed before I make any gains. I've heard these areas here can be pretty good. This spot is called Sinkun, I think? Yeah, like this area here is Sinkun, and that's something, like Deadfinger or something like that I think it's called. I don't think it's actually called Deadfinger, but it's something. And the northern coast here. The problem with the northern coast is depending on where I settle, I might get the Holy Nation fucking around with me. Also there's cannibals here and here, which is a problem. That can be a pretty major problem. Oh, he's run out of fabric, unfortunately. Okay, so the unfortunate thing is that means I'm probably going to end up abandoning this area now. And it'd be nice if I could just straight up sell buildings that I've bought in town, but unfortunately I can't. The best I can do is I can deconstruct these things to, get the materials back. So basically I own this building now, so if ever I come back here, hey, I've got a place I can rest up. But I think what I might do is I might get Slick and Fragra to move over to Stoat, and if I gain enough money I can buy a building there. Well, as a matter of fact, BoneShaw's already over there. So let's see. And he is in a building. He apparently ran into a bakery. How about that? Anyway, so he's come over here because I need to get some iron plates and maybe buy some more food. But, I want to have a look to see what building I can buy over here. Now, of course, with the mod I installed that allows me to buy basically every building, it's going to be hard for me to tell which stuff I would have been able to buy in the first place, which buildings are, you know, stuff I'm just going to steal from people. Yeah, because I can just straight up buy the bar if I wanted. Now the problem is it's not quite daytime yet. I suppose I can probably have BoneShaw sneak into a slave market, see if I can break out another friend. Though I don't know where the slave market is in Stoat. There might not even be one here. Oh, of course there is. I mean, what is this place without slaves, right? Well, I may as well have her just stay here and do as much, researching as she possibly can, and Slick can, carry on making money. Quite literally spinning cloth into gold, making all those bandanas. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there's anyone here to break out. I imagine if I'm going to want to be recruiting more slaves, freeing them and having them join my cause, I'm better off going to probably the stone camp again. Is that a corpse? No, that's just some random crap in the sand. Never mind. Anyway, point is, I've come here to buy iron plates, so that's going to be the general materials building, I think. Quite the sandstorm getting kicked up here. You have, my good man. Buy as many of these as I can, which is pretty much all of them. And yeah, I should probably pick up some more food for the recruits too. So the bar is the best place to go for that. Because let's see. I think everyone's got a little bit of grub. No. Slick's got to get producing too. And well, ironically, he's also somebody with no food. Why was he stuck? I don't understand why he was stuck. Oh, I also like how I intended to buy more food for the lads, and here I am with... Now let's see if we have any interesting people here who might want to join up as well. It's a thief fence. Slave trader pacifier. Now, the thing is... I kind of want to get another Scorchlander if I can, because they are the best at armor and, weapon crafting. Forget it, sorry to bother you. Okay, I must have already talked to that guy. Well, if I find another Scorchlander somewhere, I can get them to join me because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can get anyone to do the weaponsmithing. Because let's be real, there's only so much in terms of weaponry I'm going to use. It's just going to be, like, blunt instruments. And honestly, it's probably not a bad idea for me to stick with those first before I really go whole hog into, Oh, Fragra also needs some food. But yeah, before I go whole hog into using martial arts, because it's a lot easier to defend yourself if you're holding a weapon, as opposed to, you know... Training dummies probably aren't a bad idea either, because then that way I can at the very least boost my skills to a certain degree. Yeah, he's starting to more consistently make high-grade stuff, so pretty soon I'm going to want him to make more, armor for the crew. Tackle must, if nothing else, because I know at least a couple of them are still sporting gi. I'm actually going to look up Stoat just to see what buildings are supposed to be on sale in there. Because the buy every building mod is great because it lets me do like what I did in Bast, which is to say, you know, buy a ruined house and build it. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so there's a long house, an old storm house, a small shack, a step house, a storm house, and a wide house. Probably buying one of the storm houses would be the best thing to do, although I still need a fair bit of cash. A small shack, I can buy that, but small shacks are basically like this one here, which is kind of pointless. I'm going to want something a little bigger. So I need to gain more cash monies, basically. Yeah, if I can have Frager do all the research over here, and Azumi can start doing research on the larger one that we're going to build out here. Because there's so much stuff you can't really research on the smaller workbench. Now see, I'm trying to think who I should fight to try to gain combat experience. And I'm eventually and almost certainly going to go to war with the Holy Nation. It's guaranteed. We're fighting, what, a bunch of rebel farmers out here? No, that's not Rebel Nation, that's Holy Nation, that's United Cities Samurai. Alright, so what else can we do? Better training dummies, I need to research over there. The other thing, too, it's no good for me to... It's no good for me to build those machines over there because I'm not going to be able to use them without power, so I need to figure out how to power the place. So let's get everybody in on the act there, building up that thing. So honestly, this might be kind of pointless in the long run. I might have been better off just buying a house in Stoat. But I do like the idea of having like a fallback production facility here, and this is a spot I can make stuff. And ship on down to wherever I build a base. Like I might try to build one down in this area, because I'd sooner have the United Cities come over and want me to pay a tax than the Holy Nation to come over. Force me to join in on a prayer day and kind of be very disgusted by the fact that I have, you know, the Shek in the party. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, there's no power in Bast, so I'm going to need to learn to generate my own power. Oh yeah, did they clear out the bodies over here? I guess they did, because there was a giant racket going on out that way earlier. Oh no, they're still fighting. So many bodies, so many people just crawling around. Alright, so it mightn't hurt to go over there and pick over the leavings when they're done. Okay, so I can only make iron clubs and staffs, but that's fine because it's the majority of the weapons I'm going to want to use starting off anyway. I honestly don't have enough iron plates either. I need to go get some more. And I'm definitely going to need some if I'm going to be making wind generators. Anyway, let's make a few staffs and start with that. Okay, so I can make a wind generator. Problem is, I can't actually build any within Bast itself, and that's what the problem is. So I need to make a smaller one that I can put on the roof. Meaning I've got to research that. So the light wind generator theory is what I need, so I need some more books. Ooh, specialist grade. Now he's making the real good shit. I mean, I'm still probably going to sell that, but still. The renowned Smith Slick of BoneShaw's Redeemers. So it might be quite the dangerous proposition, but I might actually send the squad out en masse and try to pick some fights with somebody. Or at the very least have them scout around to see if they can find a spot to build a base. Yeah, because that's not quite finished yet. So... Wait. Are they telling me I can't? Why can't I learn that? Like, when... I need wind generator theory, which I have. I got 4 books. Oh, I need a level 2 research bench. Which is hilarious. And the reason why is because I can't operate the bench over in Bast unless... I can't operate the bench over in Bast unless it's powered. At least I don't think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Well, in any case, this bench is pretty soon gonna outlive its usefulness, so... Because these are all gonna need those level 2. Well, I may as well learn that while I'm at it. Also, I need to learn wheat straw farming before I can learn cactus farming. To do that, I need to find some wheat straw somewhere, so let's see if there's any for sale in here. There is not. Alright, so if that's the case, I'm going to need to go find some iron plates at least to see if I can build this thing up. Alright, so that means the squad has to go. Well, I may as well have the whole gang go down to Stoat. And hell, while I'm at it, I may as well rogue as much armor from the Holy Nation Fallen as I can. Look at that trail of blood. That's because he lost his leg. He lost his leg and the poor bastard crawled all the way down here. Holy cow. Let's loot the dead. Best crowd to probably take from are the higher-ups. So let's see if we can find a few of their bodies amongst the fallen. There's a few of them up here. But this stuff is mostly not worth a lot of cash. It's surprising. I mean, bandages aren't bad. I'll definitely take some bandages. The sword's worth a fair bit. I may as well load down with whatever I can sell. Oh, that's oh, who's this? Oh, it's a paladin. Okay. Screw it, may as well fight him. I mean, I'm kind of going against my ethos by using these weapons, but, close your eyes and embrace the pain. Yeah, let's take that off of him. Yeah, I don't know if I want to steal too much off the samurai. I feel like that's going to be asking for trouble. If nothing else, it'll increase our toughness a little, which is kind of important. Oh, sorry, I completely missed some messages in the chat. Oh, hello, Suterin. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Where did I find land? I might get my own time zone. Sorry, I was too fixated on what I was doing, which is looting and not dying. I am indeed a Newfoundlander. I have found land. Considering we're smack in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, finding land is kind of important. If you really think about it. Wait, who are these guys? Okay, they're samurai conscripts. They're fighting a wounded paladin. That's fine, that's fine. Wait, I'm committing a crime? Oh, looting. Probably... Yeah, it's probably the Holy Nation I'm committing the crime against. However, most of the Holy Nation crowd are dying in the sand currently, so I don't think I'm worried about them. Anyway, let's not bother sticking around to loot. Let's move out. Oh, I better take that off. Because if I'm going into a holy nation, not a holy nation, if I'm going into a, Oh, I land up in on the easternmost time zone of Eastern America. I think it has, you and Greenland in it. And the Greenland area is like 80,000 people tops. There was a... Oh god, this was a few years ago now. What's going on over here? Running into the middle of a fight. Yeah, they don't have any cause to really hate me just yet. Yeah, I remember a while ago. I think it was a New Year's Eve once, because I was talking about how we were like the easternmost people in North America who celebrated New Year like a half an hour ahead of everybody else. And it's really screwed up. It's not actually... I don't think there's a part of Greenland or Iceland that is amongst our time zone, but... Wow, that's a lot of Holy Nation goons. Where the hell are they all going? Anyway, whatever. Enough getting distracted. The really funny thing is that even... See, because technically the province is Newfoundland and Labrador is kind of like the easternmost chunk of the continent, or like the actual continental landmass of Canada. And despite the fact that we are the same province, like Newfoundland and Labrador is basically a whole unit, it's only like the southern tip of Labrador is within our time zone, and the rest of it is like half an hour behind. And I keep meaning to look up why we're like that, why our time zone is so screwed up. But I keep forgetting to do it. There must be some reason why they decided, it's like, you guys, you just need to be like a little bit ahead of everybody else. Labrador, or perhaps Labrador is an illusion. Let's learn how to make iron plates. There we go. Oh crap, what's happening? Who's fighting them? Am I stuck in the middle of a... I'm confused. Oh, I think the reason why they're beating the shit out of Pow and maybe nobody else is because she's carrying... Yep, she's carrying Holy Nation loot. Well, wait, she's not the only one who's carrying Holy Nation loot. We all are. Why are they specifically attacking her? Probably didn't talk to them properly, that could be. But I got important places to be, damn it. And if they keep following me, they're gonna run headlong into a United Cities territory. Okay, Pow is down. Okay, they're attacking all of us now. Well, the rest of them can run off. BoneShaw can heal up Pow. Like I said, if they could run into United Cities territory. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't have a male Greenlander. That's probably why. Which is funny because I ran by a bunch of different Holy Nation patrols in Bast and they didn't bother me. I don't know why. But now, apparently, I've rubbed them the wrong way. That's the funny thing. Bast is indeed a war zone, which is why it's insane that I'm planning on trying to build a base there at some point, but we'll see what happens. Like I said, if these assholes want to follow me straight into the desert towards Stoat, they're welcome to it. Although the funny thing is, they might be safer from United Cities patrols in the desert, because you don't see very many large groups of them in here. But you do see a shitload of them in Bast. I do like how Fade seems to be drawing the rest of them away from, You gonna let me pass? Yeah, they let me pass! Turn off shadows right now? Why should I turn off shadows? Is it because they're freaky looking? Who's that? Oh, a random drifter. Hey, Pow's not dead. However, she can't walk. Send Fujin down to pick her up. They look ugly and destroy Intel CPU. Huh. Didn't realize that. Does it look like if I do turn them on? Okay, sure. We'll leave it off for now. It doesn't really seem like it's making much of a difference, if I'm being honest. Like, I mean in general immersion. You know what? You should heal her up too. Slick is done with his production. Slick is not actually done with his production yet. I feel kind of bad for Slick. I've just parked his ass in this building and all he's been doing is making bandana after bandana after bandana. Motherfucker just won't stop. Well, after the brutal beating we just got, how are we doing in terms of stats? Oh, my toughness has gone to 6. Ooh. Let's avoid the outlaw farmers. I'm trying not to piss them off too much, because I know it might be detrimental if I try to buddy up with the anti-slavers later. They're making it difficult for me to want to befriend them, though, considering they, you know, tried to beat me up and eat my dog once. Some of the characters, their toughness went up pretty high. Stoat is still so far away from Bass, though. It's quite the trek if I want to go to a proper town. Oh, I'm going to run headlong into that camp, aren't I? Interesting that they park their ass straight outside of the town. Well, hey, looking around the battered bodies of my friends will at the very least help me increase my strength skill a little. That's important. Ah, he's run out of cloth, and unfortunately... Unfortunately... the spot I buy more cloth at has closed currently. What else can... I'm starting to run out of stuff I can research here in this small bench. Really need to find some wheat straw because I can only learn cactus after learning that. Eh, screw it. Lockpick training. Why not? Learn all the things. Fortunately, I'm going to have to shell out some cash for beds in this place, because it doesn't look like there's a Shinobi Thieves Tower here. And I'm not going to run them all the way back to Heft. Nuts to that. Fujin is still so far away. Raver's been eating a hell of a lot of my food. Oh, anyway, seeing as how it's nighttime and I can't really go buy the stuff I need to keep crafting, let's sneak on into the slave market, see if I can free anybody. Probably not. There usually aren't too many people in this building. It's a pretty quiet slave market. Oh well. If that's the case, to hell with it. I'll just have him go out and mine for the rest of the night. Now, it's the bar. We've been lightly battered, so we need a nap. Over here? No, I think it was in the back somewhere, wasn't it? Yeah, it's back here. Everybody rest. What doesn't kill us makes us, etc. Oh yeah, his laboring's not overly high because he hasn't spent a lot of time out here at it. We're going to sleep together like a family! Or something. And the dog will just hang out and starve. Honestly, Fujin and Azumi got out of it pretty well. There's not much for it but speed up time probably and wait till people are finished healing and stuff. Anything else you can learn? Sure, none of those actually require any research material. Easy enough. Looks like either Azumi or Fujin are going to be back on their feet first, so... yeah, one of them can go about. I don't have enough money to buy a building in town, unfortunately. At least not one of the buildings I want. So I'll probably get the old storm house or the regular storm house. I just need to see which one it is. And of course, like I said, the fact that I have that mod installed means I could theoretically buy any of these buildings. But I think this is one of the storm houses they're talking about. So it's that one or... this one. I don't know what the difference is between the storm house and the old storm house. Just appearance, maybe? I don't know. It's probably better off buying the cheaper one if that's the case. Yeah, they can all take a nap there for now. Although honestly, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have Azumi buy some iron plates and then haul ass back to finish building that research bench. And hopefully she doesn't run into any issues along the way. Yeah, maybe do just that. But the stores aren't open yet, I don't think, so I gotta wait regardless. That is one thing about this game, at least the way that I play it. There's a lot of sitting around and waiting for everyone to get back on their feet. Oh, their Ursa's getting kicked repeatedly. What's Slick doing in terms of armor smithing? He's still at 60. It's pretty good though, all the same. Really gotta get producing weapons, even though I'm only using, like, blunt weaponry. Gotta build up them skills, don't you know? Slick old bean. By the time you get over there, you should be good. Store should be open. Zumi's good, Pow's getting there, Fujin is fine. Fade is the one who took the worst beating, but look, she almost had her leg torn clean off. I don't know what the one that simply says research is. I think that might just be training. No, Skullfos, you are not running all the way back to Heft. You're staying here. You're staying here with the rest of the family. Oh, there's some wheat straw there. Well, let's buy a couple of those, and, some more cloth. Do that wheat straw research. I like how there's a pack beast just kind of stuck there. Okay, good. I just need books now. Well, let's have her finish up that research. By that time, Slick should be done with a few of those, gain some monies back. And then she can go get some books and some more cloth for him, I guess. Right, Azumi, my dear, we need to find what? Food, iron plates. That's mainly what I need. Oh, you're not fully healed yet. Why did you get out of bed? Although honestly, I can probably send Fujin to go find food. He's already in the bar, after all. Sell her sword, and hope that that's not a terrible thing, eventually. Let's buy a few books, too. Just stick with some droid for now. Too fancy. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm carrying a shitload of this stuff too, so it's just well to sell that. Stuff I looted off them. Oh, Fade, what's wrong with you? BoneShaw's, though. Is there a fight going on? They just beat the shit out of. Oh, outlaw farmers. Okay. I mean, looks like that outlaw farmer has a staff, so I might as well take that. Oh no, they probably took the weapon from them. Well, fuck you too then. That was healed up enough. Did she buy books after? No, she didn't. Well, Slick's gonna have to go make some sales in a moment anyway, so I'll have him do it. Eight is still looking pretty fucked up. Now let's just wait around until she heals up, I guess. I'm in no hurry. But you know what? Screw it. It'll be a fun adventure for her to try to make the truck on her own, right? She'll be okay. Her athletics is 22. She can outrun most things. I hope. I also love that Azumi's strength is actually getting higher than most people's. Despite the fact that she's going to be mainly a researcher. But everyone must fight. Slick and Frager are doing real poor when it comes to that, though. Do for now. Okay, they've still got a ways to go yet. Oh well. There's a lot of just kind of back and forth the way I'm doing this, trying to build up capital. Something's trying to kill Azumi. This pile of white bullshit. Oh, rebel farmers. Okay, you know what? I didn't want to piss them off, but this is the way they're gonna play it. I don't want to run the chance that they're going to eat the dog, so I'm going to put the dog down and we're just going to fight them. Although I might have Skullfoes take a few swipes at them first. I like how Azumi is the only one who's actually trying to do hand-to-hand currently. Okay, Skullfos needs to run. I don't want to risk him getting knocked out and then butchered. At least I know they're not going to eat me. The worst they'll do is steal my food, but I can easily buy some more. Oh, Zumi's down. With a severely broken leg to boot. Help the poor puppy! Help the poor puppy! Oh, that sucked. But hey, more toughness. More toughness is good. Alright, let's do some farming research. Granted, we haven't gained a lot of toughness from this, but we've gained some. Oh, I did not wait. I did not wait long enough. And now they're eating my food. And Faye's gonna wake up and she's gonna be like, oh man, I feel great. Wait, where did everybody else go? where did they all go? Oh, they're all bleeding to death in the desert. Don't mind them. They'll be okay. Scophos, what's the matter, boy? Did Timmy fall down the well? Holy shit, Pow's legs got worked over something. Something fierce. Let's send her out to see if she can do something to help them. Now appears to be awake again, at least. See if I can get her to heal herself and not have them come gunning for her again. Okay, I think they were distanced enough away that they shouldn't cause a problem. Her legs are fucked up so bad. It's amazing. It's amazing how badly she's been screwed up. She's got enough money to buy that house. At least. Yeah, you can do a little bit of the old first aid on BoneShaw. Oh, you don't have a med kit? Well, you do now. Amazing. Amazing. All bleed out in the sand. Get that shot. Okay, well the problem is, let's have Pow crawl all the way back if she can. So who's the most fucked up? Well, Pow is probably the most fucked up, honestly. Let's grab BoneShaw. Oh crap. Alright, so it looks like so many of us might get enslaved. So it looks like we're going to have to break ourselves out. Motherfuckers can run pretty fast, can't they? Oh, BoneShaw's been enslaved. Zumi's been gonna be enslaved. Fujin's enslaved. I don't know why they're gunning for the dog. I'm not bothering to attack them. I better not risk it. I better have Fade run all the way back into town. Why are they gunning for the dog so badly? Zumi's been enslaved. Somebody want to help me? Anyone? Okay, I think I should just run as far and as fast as I can, and eventually he should hopefully give up. Because I should know better that the slavers aren't going to, you know, the United Cities crowd aren't going to give two shits. And Fade's about to be enslaved. Well, Skullfo should run all the way back to Hef then, because that's probably the safest bet. Well, sir, I'm going to have to send... I'm going to have to see where they're going to end up sending everybody. Pow is the only one. Pow is the only one who's mobile, but only... May as well just stand there and let them take me wherever they're going to take me. Yeah, Pow is the only one who's still mobile. Skullfos is down. But we're doing grand. We're doing absolutely grand. Apparently Fujin took more of a beating than anybody. Fucking slavers. Swear I'll end them all when I get the chance. I'll tell you what. Let's make a, Since I'm making solely high-grade stuff now, let's replace the gear that Fragra and Slick are wearing. So let's make another turban, another Tagamust, and two rack shirts. Oh, BoneShaw's back on his feet. Motherfuckers, you're the reason why I'm in this mess. I'm beginning to have second thoughts about helping out the rebel farmers. Honestly, BoneShaw might be able to get out if he breaks his locks. Because he can run like a motherfucker. His head? Yeah, I should wait a little bit though, under the cover of darkness. Like I said, wait till Slick and Fragra are geared up enough to get out there. At least with better armor. As long as Skullfos doesn't either bleed to death or get eaten out in the middle of the desert, that's a possibility. Probably go buy some more cloth, because he might run out before he's finished. How much of my inventory did they swipe? They definitely took whatever weapons I had. So my clubs are gone. Still, I got my food and all my medicine, which is nice. My building materials, my iron plates. All my footgear is gone, but that can be replaced. I mean, any degree of slaving scum needs to be taken out, but the slave traders have fucked me over so many times now that they are going to be a prime target when I start. When the cleansing begins. $80.24. It's the one she equipped like 83.16. Okay, so it's a little better. Not a huge difference, but it's a bit better. Pardon me. Better try to help him out soon. So the dog, soon though, the dog. So yeah, let's run up and make sure I got some more medical supplies because I'm probably gonna need it. Skullfos ain't doing so hot. Pretty soon it's gonna be late enough that I can attempt to break out on my own. If I can break out and grab Pow, that might be the best thing to do. Oh god, no. Should have ran out and got him as soon as I could. And now it's probably going to be too late. He's going to be dead by the time I get out there. Okay, I have to stop just randomly loading and saves coming, but I can't let it end like this. Meaning I'm gonna have to send her out right now, basically, as soon as she goes back with that. I'll have to have her pick up some food and run off. Problem is, she doesn't run very fast. He's actually the better one to send out. Let's just give him one piece of dried meat so he's got something to eat. And my best bet is to send him out to grab him first, because he can move a lot faster on his own. Don't have time to make any more armor. Poor bastard is dying out here. This guy's unconscious and probably needs medical attention and rest. No kidding. Go, Slick, go. Save that dog. I'm surprised nobody's come to try to take us anywhere yet. Still got a ways to go till he gets to him. Okay, she should still go buy some more medical supplies. Ah, shit. Is he... What's attacking him? Skimmers. That's fine. They're not very quick. This looks fast enough, you can outrun them. Well, let's see if BoneShaw can break himself out. Although, honestly, because his, lock-picking skill is so high, he might be the best one to break everybody out. And those skimmers just don't know when to give up, do they? There's not a whole lot Fragra can do just yet, so it's probably just well for to go back and do some more research. Okay, this is the last of his dried meat he's eating, but I didn't want to give him too much to give the rebel farmers any cause to try to kill him for his food. And lo and behold, here we go. But they're still trying to gun for me. But why? Why are they coming for me? I don't have any food. What do they want? Nearly made it to Skullfoss at least. Poor guy's not doing too great. Oh. I ain't gonna feed you jack shit. I don't have food. Shit, shit, shit. Yeah, I might have to actually just run on into the town and get the guards to deal with this guy so I can come back and deal with the dog. He's not going to bleed to death now, at least. Unless somebody comes along and tries to eat him. Okay, he stopped chasing me. That's good. Problem is, he heads in that direction. He's gonna go right for the dog. Alright, so the best thing to do might actually be to go grab Skullfoss and bring him into Stoat and put him in the inn, because at the very least he should be safe there. Although actually no, I won't even bother doing the first aid on him. I should pick him up first, bring him into town. Oh, seeing as how she's stuck here, I may as well have her mind so she's doing something. This will increase his strength a little, I guess. I'm beginning to think, as boring as it is, I might need to do an exodus to head on down to the hub, because it seems like the safest place to try to train everybody up. But no, let's see if I can stick with it. I wasn't expecting everybody to get enslaved. But you know what? Let's see if they can all unlock themselves. That'd be nice. Where have they got Fujin locked up? Oh, Fujin's over in the slave market. Does Skullfuss just eat the raw meat out of the pack that one of the locked up characters has? I think he did, yeah. Might actually be able to have Slick go over and get Fujin safely out. Because as I've learned, if you pick up an enslaved character and run off with them, people don't seem to give a shit. So rather than really risk things, I might be able to just have Slick slowly grab and drag people out of the town. And honestly, that might be the safest way to do it. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna run so far out of town so that he can't see, though. Wait, no. Never mind. I was caught. Well, that's alright though. Fujin's out. And Fujin's gonna run like a motherfucker. Fuck the obedient slave thing. You're not doing jack shit. Take these things off. So I think Pao has her leg fucked up. So let's see if I can sneak out. If I can't, I'm just gonna have to run like a motherfucker. Away we go. Wait a minute. Escape slave. Because BoneShaw has a pretty decent run speed. While he's doing that, let's see if Azumi and Fade can make a break for it too. While they're chasing him, probably in vain. Damn it, Fade said she wasn't going to be a slave ever again. Yeah, all the guards chase BoneShaw. So fuck it, Fujin should run towards Bast. We all should. We can hide out in there, we'll be fine. I like how Slick, the one who came out... The one who came out to try to help us is the only one who's currently locked up. Also in pretty fucked up shape, come to think of it. Oh, they're really not giving up, huh? Well, I better break off and go in a different direction. I don't want to lead them into Fujin. Fade's down, unfortunately. However, they're leaving her alone. You don't have a med kit. Oh, because the other guy took it. They still chasing BoneShaw? I don't see it. Oh well. So maybe Fujin can go back for Fade. Oh, they are still chasing BoneShaw. Maybe I can lure them into these guys. There we go. Perfect. Give them the slip. I mean, they're chasing me now too, but that doesn't matter. Oh shit. Fujin ran headlong into manhunters. About face, Fujin. Fade's on her own for now. Oh shit, Slick is dying. Slick have a... No, he doesn't. Shit. 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 I have to stop doing this, I really do, but I just can't let it end like this. Okay, so where did that autosave? That autosaved here while most everybody was on the run. Slick's locked up and is dying. But if I'm lucky, I can maybe get Fragra down there in time. See what happens. Get away from their shameless asshat? What? Why are you going after the dog? What did the dog do? Dog didn't do nothing. That's new. What the flying Jesus? Is it because the outlaw farmers? See if I can get Fujin come back and actually heal Fade. The dog's dying too now, and I don't even know what... Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's load back again, and... Oh god. Everything went to hell so quickly. Oh, I see what happened. He ate the bread. He ate the bread that's there. Because he was hungry. So leaving him in the inn was a terrible idea. Okay, so the dog has a bounty on its head now on account of the fact that it ate a loaf of bread because it was hungry. Well, at the very least, he's unconscious and not, you know. After all this, you think, you know what I think I need to do? I think I do need to bite the bullet, be lame, and head all the way back down to the hub, as I do basically every time I've played this. Because this has just been a debacle from start to finish. So who's starving vagrants? Which under normal circumstances I'd be perfectly fine with fighting. Not right now, though. Right now. Okay, that's tech hunters. They're not that bad. He is, though. God, is she getting close? She's nowhere near Stoat. Slick's gonna be dead before she gets there. Honestly, Fujin's probably gonna go down in a minute, too. Damn it, Fujin, just fall down. Just fall down, man. Hey, he's not unconscious. He's not bleeding to death. He's just playing dead. Ragra's almost certainly not going to make it there in time. Why BoneShaw's stopped there, but alright. actually kind of wish I'm going to run into a, I actually kind of wish I run into a Holy Nation contingent so I can send these guys into them. Let's have her keep running. She's about halfway there, but I think if he hits minus 100, he's down. So, I don't know if she's going to make it in time. Thing is, he's not even enslaved, he's just serving out a sentence, but they haven't bothered to heal him, so... Although I don't think the Holy Nation Patrol is going to even do anything to these guys because they're manhunters. They're not faction-specific. There we go. That's better, though. Okay, BoneShaw made it here, so he can go hide out there. Oh boy. This is nerve-wracking. Slick should have just stayed at home. Slick should have just stayed at home and let them deal with their own shit. That is one per Slick's dead. That is one persistent manhunter. How far back is this one? Okay, Slick's still alive, and he's right there. The problem is the dog. Okay, I think the plan should be that let them deal with their own shit. And, Slick will go rescue Skullfos and bring him back here. And I'm not even going to bother to give him any food for the trip. Oh, Fade's unconscious. So's Fujin for that matter. Okay. Honestly, you know what? Well, Fujin doesn't have a lot of food, so he might be better off hauling ass as soon as he can. But anyone who does have food, they might be better off just staying here until they heal up a bit more. Which is only Fade and BoneShaw. Okay. See if I can at the very least get everybody somewhere safe before I stop. Oh man, Slick made it out here without incident? Amazing. Yeah, I think I will actually bring Skullfos into town. I'm just not going to bring him into the bar. That would be an awful idea. Did they just strip me naked? They did. They did. Now, I thought for certain I was able to just grab people and haul them out of the place without any repercussions, but let's do a little test now, see how that goes. Let's test it out with Fujin first, although I think the problem was, I never did actually break anybody out of this place. So yeah, let's have Slick see if he can break somebody out of the prison here, if he can. Probably Pow. Their messed up legs. And let's save it, just in case. Okay, it's currently not considered committing a crime. That might be good. So I might be able to take everybody out of here piecemeal. He seems to be raising the alarm. The funny thing is they can spot me, but they can't see Pow. Alright, let's slowly but surely take everybody out of the town. If I had Fragra over here, she'd be able to help out with it, but... Yep, they don't seem to give two shits that I'm taking a slave out of here. Amazing. That's a skimmer. Don't go towards the skimmer. Alright, let's go to the top of this dune over here. Honestly, I think Fujo might be the hardest one to deal with, considering he's right there in the slave pen. But we'll see what we can do. Send Skullfos out there with her. He can be a sneaky little pooch. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to move base over to Stoat now because BoneShaw's crew is not going to be able to come back into town for food until the heat dies down, So I'm going to need to have somebody, either Slick or Fragra, probably Fragra, run food back and forth between. Well, if that's the case, it's just we'll have her run over there now, then. Zoomy next. Committing crime thing is done. Still on. And no more, they're not. Not no more. Oh, it's probably not going to make a difference, but... Howdy, gents! You don't see shit. Hilarious. They should know. They should know that this is wrong. That something is up. Oh, this game. The wonderful weirdness of this game. Hell, you know what? I can probably just even... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, if I can just get them all to hide out in the dunes until everyone is out. Then they can all run off to Bast and hide out up there. Problem is, there's probably going to be some roving manhunters and stuff in between, but we'll see what they can do to get away. Fujin's gonna need some new clothes, obviously. That's alright, they're all due for upgrades anyway. Now, of course, there's a guard standing right there, but let's see what I can do. They might actually end up transferring Fade. They are. Where are they going to bring her to, I wonder? They're going to bring her right back to the stone camp I freed her out of in the first place? That's possible. He phase right through that. Oh, they're taking Fujin too. Oh, look, a bunch of ex-slaves. Oh shit, a noble. There's nothing I can really do for, Fade and Fujin at the moment. I'm just gonna have to bide their time, and I'll have to break them out eventually later. I like how they stripped Fujin naked, but they didn't do the same thing with Fade. Alright, we need to make a new squad for them so I don't get them confused with the others. Oh, did the game crash? The game crashed. That's amazing. Hopefully it autosaves somewhere close. Just because I wanted to make a new squad. Okay, well I think that's a sign that I need to stop. Let's just load it up again real quick, just so I can see where they are, like where we are. I want to see what the most recent save is. Okay, so they put me basically right there. Let's see if I can do that again. I mean, in this confusion, we could probably just escape. Probably not, though. I'm gonna need to send somebody in to pick their locks, probably. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to leave them be. Alright, well, let's see where they end up. As for this crew, see if they can sneak their way back into Bass. And none of them have any food. Fade's the only one who had any food. Probably taking them to the stone camp. Now here's a funny thing. There's a pile of slaves just hanging out here. Or ex-slaves, at least. So, here's what we're gonna do before we stop, and I really do need to stop. Not Fade, Phagra is going to trade some food with Slick, because he probably needs some. A couple of these bandages. And he's gonna go out and see if he can free some of these slaves. I love it how there's always a pile of them just near town, and they just kinda hang out. Though honestly, Phagra better go towards them and give them some of the food she has. As soon as they have an opening, they can actually just whip off those shackles and run, because I forgot I already have them unlocked. They're just wearing them. Question is anybody seeing me do this? Problem is, if I want to continue making money, I am going to have to send Slick back so he can keep making armor. So I'll have him do that probably, and Phagra can stay over here after she gets food to the crew. Might have a new friend. Alright, so I think all the food Phagra has, I'll have her give it to BoneShaw. so she can head back in town, and they can continue on to Bast. Gotten far enough away that this guy's gonna want to talk to me now. It's a weird looking thing. I need to get a bit further afield, it seems. Apparently Slick is currently wanted for terrorism, so... We're alive. Are we safe now? I think we're going to be okay. We survived. We're alive. That was terrifying as hell, but I'm still alive at least. I don't ever want to see another prison cage in my life. How about we band together, get out of this place? Sure, we've been through it all. You're like a brother to me now. How about we head to a town somewhere away from danger, recuperate a while? Agreed, let's go. Right. Let's get the hell out of here. Sounds good. You go follow BoneShaw. I'm going to head back to Heft and hopefully not get caught. God damn it. I also like how they apparently haven't moved from this spot. I thought they were moving us to a slave camp. Let's just keep running till the slaver gives up. Alright, I think I may have finally given up. Nope, he's still chasing me. Love how he's not chasing any of the actual characters who are slaves, but he is chasing me down for some insane reason. Is he eventually going to give up? Okay, he gave up. Good. Alright, so let's run up to the front of the town, because I think that line of slaves are still there. Suppose I could always turn Slick in for the bounty myself, get the money. Yeah, the slave caravan's not making a hell of a lot of progress, is it? His skills are pretty bad, actually. Oh well, we'll make a man out of him. Or he'll die. One or the other. Yes, like I said, the question is if I send Slick in to try to do his thing, is he just going to get arrested? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Dude is dying, apparently. Okay, she's got a pile of healing items. She can probably help him with that. I'm going to help you with your whole dying problem. It's going to take a lot of patching, though. I'm going to be using up so much gauze. Oh, they've almost made it to Bast. Thank God. They can hole up in the house and just wait for the heat to die down. Ceres is coming up behind them. Good. Yeah, almost in the town. Not quite, but they're close. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, so if they can make it in the house, they can hunker down there. Wait for all this to blow over. Okay, he's currently not dying. See if I can break all these people out. I might have a pile of new recruits now. I may have to do an exodus down to the hub after this, because I think we're all way too weak to try to settle in Bast. I was trying to kill him. Is he being chased by the... He is. He's being chased by the Garou. You doing, Slick? Okay, so I have a bounty on my head, but nobody seems to care? That's nice. These Garou are still hunting me down, though. Let's go into the shack and close the door. Maybe I'll be fine. fucking chumbo. I like how I started this in here, but I think I need to abandon this area. It's too dangerous. It's 2 Greenlanders and 2 Hivers. Okay, they're actually making some progress up towards the stone camp now. Alright. Tom was right, they should be able to escape and maybe take a few people with them. I guess we'll see. Having a hard time with this lock. Is he just angled at a weird angle, or does he have weird tiny arms? Hard to say. Wow, are they all going to join me? Amazing. Fuck it, let's pick the lock on the other one and pick them up while we're at it. Okay, tuner's not a joiner. Let's make a run towards Bast. Although actually before I do that, let's heal up your leg. Oh, it's another character called Stink? That was my name before I changed it to Fragra. The return of Stink. Oh, his leg's fucked up too. Didn't realize that. I'll have to fix that. Oh no, you're not Stink, you're Slink. Never mind. Wait, was her name Slink as opposed to Stink? No, her name was Stinks. Never mind. Alright, now let's get the hell out of here. Start by sneaking at least part of the way and let's run like a motherfucker. Hope that other guy made it out okay. I don't have a lot of hope for him, but maybe he got out okay. They strip Fujin naked, but they let him keep his pack. That's strange. I'm not complaining, but it's very strange. Okay. Might be good to keep running. Let's run. So that's going to be another, well, counting the little guy who's already there, that's going to be another... One, two, three recruit? Well, 4. Possibly 5. I don't know if I'm lucky as hell or cursed. Thanks to you, Drifter, you're a lifesaver. Take care of yourself. Okay, well, he's gone. He doesn't want to join. How about these other 2? May as well slow down. They're not going to be able to catch up to me. He's going right back to the stone camp. It's not a good place to go, buddy. This place filled up pretty damn quick, didn't it? Would like to get a hiver at some point if I can. Slink is gone, and she's heading right back towards the town for some reason. Are we safe? Are we safe now? I think we're going to be okay. We survived. We're alive. Tell you what, Dirt. Unfortunately, you're on your own. If you can make it to Bast and make it there alive... Oh good, I have a bounty as well. I'm wanted for terrorism. That's great. Well, I'm going to want her to run food over to the crowd in Bast, so... Big fight going on. Who they fighting? Oh, more rebel farmers. Almost made it to the stone camp. Now, unfortunately, the main stores are closed, because what I would have done is I would have bought a backpack. But what I'll do is I'll probably have her buy up some food, and then she'll head on over and take BoneShaw's backpack instead. She's going to have to shuttle food back and forth between here and there. Spar again. It's in the back somewhere, yeah? Yeah, there it is. Severed human left arm. Stick with just buying all the dried meat for now. And 2 meat wraps. Take their wooden sandals too if I could, but I don't have the room. Because we got some more people we're going to need to outfit. Anyway, they'll have to do. I mean, she can go, she's probably going to be able to catch up with dirt. No trouble at all. That's some manhunters. Dirt, you go that way and sneak. River doesn't need to sneak, does she? Oh, she's sneaking because she's following him, that's why. I get it. pack skimmers. See if I can avoid them. Getting ripped apart by giant spiders and then eaten seems like a bad idea, although I don't think the skimmers actually eat you. We're gonna have to outpace him now. He's gonna take a sweet ass time getting up there, I know. Speaking of taking their sweet ass time, they're taking their sweet ass time getting to the stone camp. Honestly, he gets close enough, I might just send some of the crew down to pick him up. Feel like it'd be easier that way. Anyway, I'll wait till Fragra gets over there so she can offload some food and give them her pack. Or get BoneShaw's pack, I should say. And then she'll just be doing food runs back and forth. Something I didn't think to do. Izumi's the one with the arm plates. Even though I think I might abandon this place and eventually go somewhere a bit safer. I can build this. Because I don't think I need power for it to work. If that's the case, that's sweet. So setting up here is not a total loss, because at least I can get some research done while I'm doing other things. Like, for example, learn how to make beds, because if I can put beds in here, things will go a lot better. I thought I could have multiple people use it at a time, but I guess not. You're getting there, Dirt. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to outrun some of these guards. So I might need to pull the same trick and send somebody down here to surreptitiously take them out of here. Flank of the stairs. Who needs the UC, right? I hear that. I mean, maybe you're hungry, but I hear that. Yeah, I really wish I'd be able to properly rebuild this place, but alas, the best I can do is probably just set up stuff in this building. Although honestly, rather than take his pack, I'll probably just leave it on him because he'll be able to distribute. He'll be able to distribute the food amongst everybody else. Send her on back. She'll probably be able to buy her own bag and do proper food runs. Yeah, if I can actually build beds in here, then I can really get everybody to heal up properly. Some of them are still not doing great. Dirt's been doing better. This guy awake yet? No. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Yep, that's a problem. Maybe they'll leave me alone? No, they won't. Dirt's down. Dirt is down. Alright, BoneShaw's not doing too bad, so I might be able to send him on out and grab one of them too. And his appearance as a slave isn't that bad. Oh, and Saris 100% look like slaves. God, I hope she manages to get away from these assholes. Dirt's currently dying. He might croak. I mean, if he croaks, I'm just gonna let it happen. Man only just joined. It sucks, but that's all that can be done. Okay, they've made it into the stone camp and they're currently working. Fujin is unfortunately already starving, though. Oh look, a skimmer. Well, I'd say we should probably build some beds, but we don't have any building material. Same outlaw heads. Okay, so Fragra's definitely going to need to buy more food and building materials to bring back. BoneShaw's coming over the ridge. Hopefully he doesn't have any friends coming with him. She's got decent athletics. She's got 26, 22. I don't think I want to risk Azumi, though. Yeah, let's send Pow down here to grab the other one. Because I don't want to stop Fragra on her run. So I better leave BoneShaw down here so I can find the guy again. He's not technically a part of my crew, and he might not even bother joining when he gets back on his feet, but I don't want to leave him to die out in the desert. I want him to get back on his feet and decide to die in the desert on his own. So, build up enough cash, and when the house isn't stoked, move Slick over there so we can be closer to the main crew. Try to get enough gear to outfit them, and then afterwards I think I might end up moving south, even though I said I was going to try to avoid settling in the hub again for like the third or fourth time. Eventually I am going to set up shop in Bass, though, for no other reason than I can just, you know, wage war. What the hell is Logrot? Go out and deal with that, Slick. He's not doing good, whoever he is. It is awful that Fade is back in the same goddamn slave camp she was to begin with. After Frigra does another run, I think I'm gonna have to send her over to try to break them out. Oh, that's perfect. Running headlong into a crowd of these fools. I don't even have any food. Okay, maybe if I run straight through the tech hunters, they'll help with it. They do not. Oh no, they do. Alright, perfect. If we're lucky, we'll run straight through the tech hunters and they'll take these assholes out. Excellent. Oh, what's going on over there? Samurai. Run that way, so she doesn't run afoul of that guy. Is he coming for me? He is! Why? Did he spot me from a mile away? What? Okay, he gave up. Good. Anyway. Okay, so he's gonna be one of those ones who's just gonna stay there. Fair enough. Good for you. Good for you. So can I buy what's in here? I think I am actually going to have to swipe BoneShaw's for now, and I'll just have to have Slick buy one to bring over at some point. That's the case. And then she should pick up some building materials and some food. What's the bartender hanging out in the back? Why are you hiding? What are you hiding from? Well, I can't really buy any building materials. Yeah, Fujin is just straight up starving. I love that our shackles are unlocked, too. You are now a slave. I am taking your possessions. I am taking your name. You are property. Follow the orders of your master and you will be treated well. Forget your place and you will be punished. Oh, I'm going to fucking burn this place to the ground when I get strong enough. Alright, I think I'm going to have to leave them in here for a while. Unless Fujin starts starving to death, I'm going to have to leave them. Books. I should have bought some more books to do some more research too. Oh well. Next time. It's trying to kill Pao. Oh no. I might need to make an executive decision. Because those are cannibals. Okay, I as much as I hate to do it, I think I need to sacrifice this guy and run like hell away from Bast. And you guys, stay the fuck put. I wasn't expecting to see a cannibal crew run through here. Oh, down there. There's a battlefield going on down there between the Holy Nation and the United Cities, so if I lead them into that... And then I might actually be able to swing by and rescue this dude again. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on things. Alright, so where's the guy who was captured? Is he here? There he is. He's over there. Alright. So the minute... There we go. Cut. Unlike hell. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Oh, Skullfuss tried to come help us. It'll be fine. Anyone lose the slave trade yet? No, we're ways out for any of that. Oddly, the newest recruit, or one of the newer recruits, is the closest to. Both of them are, really. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave him with that pack so he can distribute the food amongst everybody else, unfortunately. Should've got some research books. Oh well. Remember when I said I was going to stop playing this like half an hour ago? This fucking game does it to me every time. Okay, this time I legitimately am. So, let's queue up a few more bandanas, and let's check in on everybody. So what was originally my expedition squad, they're hanging out here. We got a new recruit who is unconscious. We have this guy who might join up when he wakes up, but that remains to be seen. And everyone is still got the slave status, so they all need to hide out. Though, amusingly, when this guy wakes up, he's probably going to be fine. Slick is making more armor to make more money so we can buy a house in Stoat, so we've got a closer production spot to Bast. And once everyone is kitted out halfway decently, I think I might actually start moving them south to the hub so that we got a halfway safe spot to hang out for a while. Train up our skills against starving bandits and stuff before we inevitably move north back to Bast again so that I can set up a nice little base to basically be able to encroach both the Holy Nation and the United Cities territory. Unfortunately, these two are still enslaved. If nothing else, it's going to increase their labor skill. Oh. They finally realized... they finally realized that she had all her gear still on. if I'm lucky, I might be able to get him to break himself out. Same thing with Fade. Because, I mean, they're building up their athletics by running around doing this shit, so eventually they're just going to get fast enough that they can just escape. Make more stuff that's specialist grade. Hot damn. I'll be able to buy a house in Stoughton in no time. Be enough food to keep us all going for a little bit. I need to build beds, basically. Alright, so I'm probably going to end up playing a little bit more of this off stream, because of course I am, because I have an obsession. But all I'm going to do is probably research, well, I mean, get some material up here so I can build some beds. Honestly, rather than have her run to Stoat, I think I'm going to have Fragra run all the way to Heft, so she can actually buy a bag, get the shit she needs, and run back here with it. Okay, well that's entirely too much of this for one night. So, if you happen to stop by to watch, I thank you very much for doing so. Hopefully you find folks to join me again next time, but until then, as always, I wish you a farewell, and I hope you have a great night. So long for now.